and gentlemen, this is Sid the Baker. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make sausage rolls out of the puff pastry we made in a previous episode. Follow the links, you'll find out how to make perfect puff pastry. If you don't want to make the puff pastry and you want to just buy the puff pastry to make the sausage roll, that's fine. But you are missing out if you don't make your own pastry. I'm not going to say I'm a genius. Right, let's go through the method. First of all, we're going to need about half a dozen of your favourite sausages. Obviously you're going to need your puff pastry, and we're going to need some dried breadcrumbs. Now if you looked at previous episodes you saw how we made dried breadcrumbs. Don't throw your stale bread away. Put it in a blender, get it to crumbs, put it on a tray, put it in your oven, dry your breadcrumbs out. You can always use those breadcrumbs. So dried breadcrumbs, sage and onion stuffing and some water. We're going to start by mixing the sausage meat now, because we've skinned the sausages. We just want the sausage meat out of them. You can buy sausage meat from the supermarket, but this is a cheaper option. Buy the sausages, just take the skins off. Half an oven, there you go, they're in there. Now then, you want around about 2 good spoons, these big spoons, 2 good spoons of the breadcrumbs. Now what do the breadcrumbs do? The breadcrumbs will soak up the liquid, but they also soak up flavour as well, so it doesn't run out of the sausage rolls when you cook them in the oven. The flavour will stay in with the sausage meat. Now we just want a little bit of sage and onion. So I'm just going to put, oh, I don't know, about a tablespoonful in there. About a tablespoon of sage and onion stuffing. And that's basically it. Now all you've got to do now is add some water. I can't give you exact measurements, it depends on how dry your breadcrumbs are. Get your hands in there now. So get your hands in and give it a good munching up. If you're getting it munchy, so that it's just holding together. You don't want it sloppy, but you want it so it's just holding together. Now those breadcrumbs will soak that moisture up in a few minutes. Right, there's your sausage meat all ready for piping out. So I'll just put that on one side and I'll just wash my hands and I'll be back to you in a minute. Right, I'm back again. Now don't forget, we have been handling raw meat. When you finish handling raw meat, make sure you wash everything down, steri clean everywhere. You don't want raw meat contaminating anywhere else. So there's your sausage meat anyway. Now, this is the puff pastry made in a previous episode. You notice I put it in a polythene bag. I put it in the freezer and just left it there till we wanted it. So there's my puff pastry. Now I'm going to use about half of this for demonstration purposes. So I'll just chop that in half. Like that. Now then, let's just pin this out. Like this, you see, keep plenty of flour on it, not do any harm. And you want this to end up, oh I don't know, I'm not very good at the metric, but around about 1/8 of an inch in the old money. Try and keep it as square as possible, that way you get less waste. Now you will find it does spring back quite a bit, but you just have to bear with it, just pinning it out until you get it just right. Okay, that's about the right thickness. Now, straighten the edge. It's easier if you work from the top edge. Just straighten the top edge like that. Don't throw that scrap away, that's perfectly good pastry. So now, get your piping bag. And you get a tube that's got quite a big hole in it. Can you see that? Quite a big hole. Put that in the bottom. There we go. Now, get your spoon. Put the sausage meat in the piping bag. Now, around about an inch from the top, I don't know if you can see this lady yet, but you're just piping along there like that. You see that? Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut that with a knife. Just like that. Okay, so we've got a length. Now, I also need the water and I need a brush. So, we get the water and the brush and we just wet along the bottom edge. Just the bottom edge, no more. Get your pastry, fold it over the top and just roll it like a Swiss roll. There you go. Do the same again. Pipe your sausage meat down the edge like that. About an inch from the top. Then leave about an inch again at the bottom. Like that. That's it. And simply roll it around. Make sure that you've got the seam at the bottom. That way when you bake it, it won't burst open. Now you see how we got that over, and I've got that over as well. I reckon we'll probably get maybe one more out of that. So, I'm not screwing this pastry up because it's puff paste. I need to keep those layers. So I've just folded it. And I'll put that little bit of scrap that I had through on the top. So I folded it. I'm basically putting more layers into it, to be honest now. So I'm going to just roll it like that now. Roll it like that till you got it about the size you want it. Trim the edge like that. Get your sausage meat and pipe it in again. And just fold it over. There you go. We still have a bit more for there, but we'll leave that for now. Depending how big you want your sausage rolls, you just cut them to the size you want. I think I'll just make these really big ones and just chop them in half. Like that. Now, at this point, you can either put them in the freezer, or let them rest for a good half an hour, wash them with a little bit of egg wash, and put them in the oven. And there you go, sausage rolls for the kids, and they will taste absolutely gorgeous. Now the sausage rolls have been resting, so they're ready. I'm going to put some egg wash on the top, just like that. Then I'm going to put them in the oven for around about 30 minutes. There they are. I'm just going to slip them straight in the oven, about 2 inches from the bottom of the oven, remember ladies and gentlemen, and 150 degrees on the fan oven. Right, these sausage rolls are ready. Been around about 30 minutes, and there they are. Don't they look absolutely wonderful? I'll let those cool off for a little while, and then we'll see what they taste like. These sausage rolls have cooled down now, so I'm just going to cut one open. There you go, look at that, that's the sausage meat inside, it's lovely. I'm just going to taste it. The kids will love that. And don't forget, if you like what you see, like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.